What's going on, guys? Easy from the Daily Shave, and today I'm going to bring you a special shave because of the Big Shave West. And before I get into the shave, I just want to say, thank you to everybody that I was able to see, at the Big Shave West. Eric Neria, David Munoz, I saw Abraham, I saw Brian, I saw David Gonzalez, I saw David Mendoza, all Scott Austin Miller, shave busted every single one of them over there at the Big Shave West. And I just got to tell you, from my personal experience and my first time being there, it was just amazing. It was great. It's great to see and talk to people that relate to the hobby that you do. And because it's really hard to come by, it's a very niche market, and you got those people like, what, you're into shaving, so it's like, to them it's a little weird, but you're in a community and an event where people understand where you're coming from, and you can just talk, share experience with them, show them the gear that you have, that you bring with you. I just bring my times with me. I saw Abraham's wolf whisker, but overall my general impressions with the Big Shave West 3, it was amazing. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had, and I will for sure be there next year. I have a few videos, from the Big Shave West and some pictures. I'm just gonna put those on my social media because I don't feel like they're not long enough just to be in this video, because in the midst of the Big Shave West, so much chaos is going on in one little, concentrated area. Everyone's trying to get interviews from somebody, or from someone, and you don't want to chime in on it. So I have pictures with Con, David, Damon, who owns the Old Town Shaving Co., Scott Austin Miller, I saw Rich Hansen there. So overall, just a great experience for me, and it was just wonderful. I even had people walk up to me saying, hey, you're the guy who ate the soap. So I was like, well, okay, at least, they're watching my videos. But like I said, thank you everybody, and to anybody who supports wet shaving, and also went to the Big Shave West as well. Thank you. It's great meeting all of you. And, like I said, just back to my little video and pictures, it was pretty pure chaos in there. Everyone, with bigger channels more than mine, trying to get interviews with everybody. So, so with that going forward, now I know how to prep for next year, because I didn't really know what to anticipate in terms of it being, so crowded. So, we'll go from there. And just to celebrate the Big Shave West, I will be using the soap that was made special for this event. This is the Tokyo Rose and the Crown King formula by Douglas Smythe. This is a great cherry aroma soap. It's just very nice, and with the Crown King formula, I have a couple of the soaps already. You can't go wrong with them. They're nice, they're great for your skin, they feel great. And from David Mendoza's shop, I bought a kit from him that came with a brush, Aqua de Parma soap from Katie's Bubbles, and a Matador Razor. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a spin for today. I don't know what to expect, but the handle looks very similar to the Maggard's newest handle, that Gunner Gray handle. And I have that too, by the way, with the slant head. But we're gonna give this one a go with the Astro Blade. And then for the brush, we're gonna be using, having a soak in this bowl, is the Big Shave West 3 event brush from Nathan Clark. This is a Badger brush, and let me tell you, I've just been trying to break it in, as you can tell. It is a great brush, great backbone onto it. The handle feels very hefty, so it has, it feels really great in your hand. And this is one of his chalice handles, if I'm not mistaken. I have also the other one in the Red Chevette World number 7 brush with the black wolf synthetic knot. So we'll be using that today, and then we're going to be following it up. Of course, other than the Alum Block, we're going to be using the Tokyo Rose Aftershave Splash, and we're going to be lathering it up in the famous Captain's Choice Bowl. So we'll go ahead, we'll let the face and get going. Face nice and hydrated. Got the soap loaded into the bowl. Just go ahead, shake out, squeeze a little bit of the water into the bowl, and get lathering. So yes, it was a very great weekend, it was just great, just being around fellow wet shavers. It was pretty cool too. I was able to share a beer with David Gonzalez and Con, from Shave the Man. Very great guy, by the way. I just said hello to him, and he already knew who I was. So it's pretty great to see that someone's, also just showing support to my channel as well. So, it's just an overall, good experience for me. I didn't really stay there that long because I was also with my family too. So I didn't want to hold them up, too long for the event, because, it was also the weekend for the Big Shave West, but also to, spend time with my family as well, as a little mini vacation for us. So we'll add a little bit more water. But next year for sure, I'll probably I mean, if I show up early, I'll probably leave and then come back like towards the end, because then that's when, you know, people just go out after, you know, have dinner and just talks amongst each other, you know, because everyone's there, you know, under one roof. So yeah, but overall it was pretty cool. Also meeting just the vendors. The Ty was there, Regiment Shaving was there. I also had to do a review with his stuff along with stuff from, you know, the shave shop as well. I don't think, yeah, Jeeves didn't get to make it this year. I don't know what happened with Jeeves soaps. So I was really looking forward to getting his Bay Rum Splash and his barbershop soap and splash as well, but he wasn't there, so that's kind of unfortunate. But you know, I'm pretty sure he has reason for why he didn't make it to the Big Shave West. And I also saw Brian Abernathy from Tampa Shave Co. It's pretty cool meeting him. Nathan Clark was there, of course. People from St. James of London, and Jagger, Razor Emporium, a local gent as well. And it was pretty cool. You also can get a straight razor shave over there from David Mendoza too. All you have to do is just, you know, tip the guy, you know. And it was just great. So next year now I know, I mean, I shaved for the Big Shave West, but next time I know that you can get straight razor shaves, I'm just gonna just go ahead and get it from whoever's gonna be doing the shaves next year. But as you can tell, getting a great load from the brush. Nice, thick, dense lather right here. Not too wet, not too dry. It's just perfect. And the brush is still being broken in, so I may, if you see me pulling off a little bit of the fibers from my face, it's because it's only the third use I had with this brush. Just me personally, when I break in a brush, even if I don't shave, what I like to do is just pretty much get a tube of cream, you know, something that I really don't use or anything like that, at least often. I'll put it in the bowl and I'll just start lathering with the brush, so that way it just breaks in, you know, for your next shave, and it makes it a lot easier. So we got a great load right here. Put it down. Take it to the face. Cherry smells really kicking in. And as always, I will have a link in the description for all these things. All right, go ahead and give the razor a go. The razor comes off really aggressive, surprisingly. Not that it's a bad thing, but I really feel a lot more blade exposure with this blade. I can tell you right now, it doesn't really feel any mild right now, but it's all right. Alright, so far so good. Very efficient. And if you see a weeper right over here underneath my neck, it's because I have like a little pimple. So I may graze over that during the shave. But great first pass. I mean, can't complain about the razor. It feels really good. And the soap's top notch. My face feels great for post-shave feel. So I'll rinse out, we'll go for pass 2, stay tuned. And I just gotta say, I think the only bummer for me for the Big Shave West is because my good friend, Abraham, wasn't there to enjoy it most of the time because he had another engagement to do for his career. So I mean, no disrespect to that, you know, I it's great for what he's doing. It's for, you know, for him personally, it's also, you know, great, you know, it's really going to help him down the line because it's really something that he loves to do. So, but it was just unfortunate because I was only able to have, you know, quick breakfast with him, you know, coffee, and then he went in for probably about less than an hour, then he had to go because he had to drive like 2 hours up north. So, but other than that though, Abraham's a really great guy. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of him, Abraham Villa. You know, he has a nice Instagram, Facebook, you know, a lot of followers. So, a really great guy, really great guy. And the only thing funny too with the Big Shave West is my good friend Eric Maria. He set himself a $50 budget, which I highly doubted he was going to stick to. And we were sitting at a table, you know, after I got done just kind of doing my shopping, and also for some friends too that are wet shavers but they couldn't attend. He would always come back to the table with a new product saying, oh, okay, this is the last one. But then he'll be like, oh, I got to go hit up the PAA table one more time. And then he'll see Regiment and then, you know, so on and so forth. So it's pretty funny. And David Munoz, great guy too, and has a beautiful family. It was great meeting David because he was the very first gentleman that I ever talked to in terms of the wet shaving community. So it was great meeting him, his wife and his kids. And he also got a nice straight razor shave from David as well, like he always does. So overall, great people. Also Brian too, he sat at my table. We were just talking about high-end razors. Great guy as well. Really down to earth. That's what I really like too, you know, the wet shaving community. I mean, I wasn't able to talk to every single person, but for the people that I talked to, I mean, you know, they're not, you know, they're very down to earth. Alright, excellent second pass. We'll rinse out, we'll go for the final. So, plans for next year will be a little different, so. But I had a great time. So, any new viewers watching this video, if you really felt like you wanted to get into wet shaving or just see what it's all about, try the Big Shave West. You know, I even saw women over there, you know, they were getting presents for their husbands, you know, or whoever, you know, as grooming products. And it was great, too, because you were able to buy direct from the vendors as well. So, yeah, I also bought a local Gents aftershave splash for their California barber, so look forward to that, too. Like I said, I got a lot of product and a lot to cover, so it'll just come in due time. The thing I love about this razor is that it has good audible feedback. Really good. And my little girl crying, but mommy's with her right now, so she's fine. She's a little under the weather right now. She got sick while we were at actually LA. But other than that, I mean, she had a great time too because we took her to Universal and she loves Minions. So, a good weekend for my little baby as well. Alright, that was an excellent feel around, see if there's any touch-up areas. Just grab a little bit of the cream right there. All right, that was great. Into my fingers. All right, we'll rinse out and we'll go for the post. Stay tuned. Great shave. No feedback from the Alum Block whatsoever. So we'll go ahead, we'll let that set in. Let's give a quick, brief rundown of everything we use. So we use the Event Soap, the Tokyo Rose from Crown King. Great aroma, by the way. I know he put this online, so this is available. So, you know, if you like cherry scented soaps, it's really great. So I highly advise you check it out. We use the Matador Razor with an Astro Blade. Great razor, by the way. Like I said, comes off a little bit more aggressive than mild, at least in my personal opinion. So, I mean, for those of you who bought it and haven't opened the box yet or haven't used it yet, it really does come off a little aggressive more than mild. But other than that, I mean, I have the R41, so it doesn't really bother me. And we use our Nathan Clark brush from NB Shave for the Big Shave West, the event brush, Badger brush. And then we loaded up the soap in a Captain's Choice lathering bowl. As you can see, no problems whatsoever. Great peaks around the brush. We're gonna go ahead, just rinse out, you know, the alum off, and then we're gonna go for the post shave. Sorry, after shave. Pat dry. Alright. Smells really, really good. Just notice this aftershave splash doesn't really hit you as hard as some of the other ones. No burning whatsoever. I'm surprised. Usually on the other Crown Kings that I have for formula, I usually feel a good bite from it, but for some reason, not from this one. Alright, well that pretty much wraps up my shave of the day. Like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and as always, thank you for supporting my channel.